Come on now. Come on. Get out your hair. Get out your nails. I don't mean get them out of the area wherever they are. I mean let it go. Okay? All these current events that are going on around you and you are not paying any attention to it. Okay, y'all, let me get set up. It's going to be some moments of silence and rambling going on. I got to set myself up. Just give me a few minutes so I can try to monetize this video. Why the defaults do not work anymore for my channel, I don't know. I can't say that this is going on for everyone, but it's definitely going on for me. So it's going to take me a couple of minutes, hopefully not that long or longer, to get set up. I'm back on this channel. For a couple of days, a couple of weeks, I didn't do as I said I was going to do, and I do apologize because I need consistency. You all need consistency, so you all can take me serious. But fasten your seatbelts, okay? As I get this set up. Come on now. Don't give me no trouble now. I need to get this done and get this over with. I don't have time to be playing pussyfooting around on this message. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see if it'll let me do it here. I declare, y'all, YouTube is getting more and more difficult. It's just spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning here. Let me try it this way. I'm trying to get inside my panel so I can monetize this video. And it's not working for me. Let me close that window. So I cannot quickly execute it. Can't execute that one. It's giving me trouble. It's so weird. It's like when you try to get in here and do some things, you have trouble with it. Okay, what is going on? It's not allowing me onto the dashboard. This is the weirdest crap I ever seen in my life. It is weird. It's basically telling me that there is no content. All kind of little crazy stuff. Yeah, it is content in here. So every time I type in YouTube, I can't get it. My fault. Y'all, don't pay me no mind. Don't pay me no mind. Oh, how's everybody been? Yep, it takes some time, you know. Okay. Okay, so it's limited, and it is limited because when you use words like weaponize or stuff of that nature, they limit your what you can do. This video is running limited or no ads due to content identified as not suitable for most advertisers. It remains fully payable and is eligible to earn subscription revenue from YouTube Premium. Okay, so I don't mind. Um, I gotta do what I gotta do. Sometimes you just ain't gonna get paid. You know what I'm saying? YouTube still never paid me for them $300 somebody donated to the super chat. I ain't got that to the day. So it's like the hell with the super chat, really, to tell you the truth, because they don't give you that money. On my channel, I don't get it. Now some people might get it, but it's just money so that they can pay all of those top dog YouTubers that they promote. Ain't no such thing as viral unless YouTube lets you become viral. YouTube is rigged, y'all. I'm telling you, it's rigged. And when they want to get rid of you, they pull the plug, and then you see that the channels are terminated. Okay, simple as that. But when they really don't have a real need to pull the plug, then what they do is shadow ban you. Eventually, no one knows you there because you're not really in the algorithms. Most people that do come to your channel are people who just come in to check. They check back and forth. Or if you check back and forth so many times, they might allow you to get a notice that somebody's doing a video. But that's YouTube for y'all. So don't pay no attention to these big, huge numbers that are on channels. That means nothing. But YouTube is doing, Facebook is doing that too. Everybody's doing it. Instagram, Facebook, whatever you ever. They It's so much out there, flood of things going on. They want to control where you go. And the way they control where you go is bum rushing you with a whole bunch of stuff you're not interested in. You get overwhelmed. You find yourself in places that you never subscribed to. You really never ever watched, and you're there. Now these other people that you used to watch, they're gone. They're gone because over time you have been shadowed. They have shadow banned those channels you want. I hate that a lot because there has been some wonderful channels that I loved. You understand? I can't find them. Subscribe to them, notification bell, click. The fact that I did not write them on a piece of paper, they're gone for good. You go on your subscriptions to look for them. You can't necessarily find them because you got so many that they're buried and toppled over so many of the others. Name of the game. This gives them what? Control. This is why I am telling you right now. This is prediction time. Get your pens and your paper out. We need to discuss this. Let's get to the heart of it so I won't have to hold you up too long. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's coming. Please watch the Mother Wisdom Tree channel. I predicted that earthquake. I couldn't really pinpoint it, but I did put the name California in there. Okay? I heard the plates when they were shifting 3 days before it happened. California had a earthquake that was felt. Wasn't devastating, but the aftershock is what's going to devastate that particular region. But I predicted it 3 days in advance, okay? And it happened. It also got the border of Nevada. They had a 5.9, okay? So I just wanted to let you all know that my predictions, they're not 100% on the point accurate, but they getting there because they're from now on I'm gonna always do my predictions. I'm coming straight in here. I ain't wasting no time, so y'all will know. You understand what's gonna happen way ahead of time. All I can. I want you all to start tuning in and tapping into your source, okay? What is within you, because you're going to be getting predictions too if you are linking up with your gods, with your deities, with your entities and your ancestors. Get yourselves in a quiet place with no distractions so that you can receive your information Start documenting and logging all of these things in. I also told you all about the volcano. The volcano in Peru erupted, and it was a nice sized volcano. But look, I'm not saying that ain't big, but something much bigger than this is going to happen. Everyone should have a notebook, pen, or paper. Well, you got a notebook. I want to say a notebook or paper. You got to have a pen or you ain't going to be able to write nothing down, okay? Oh, and while you're at it, if y'all got small children, I want you to put a pen in their hands and make them write their names down on a piece of paper. Anybody who got small children, put a pen in their hand or a pencil if you want to, make them write their names down in cursive. The reason why I'm saying this is because this system in America is deliberately getting ready to reset. Okay? So now they do not mind the children being dumbed down. There's no big push to get children to go to school anymore because within 20 to 30 years, they know, you understand what I'm saying, that this place is going to wreak havoc. Okay? I told you all, I said I saw people with things on top of their heads walking, treading the water, and there wasn't nothing but these people coming from Mexico, Guatemala, and all of those different places down there. They are coming in droves. Hello? It's going to be a mess. It's going to be millions of those people. Get ready for your third world country. Won't be any police here. They are planning this in Mexico right now to get their cartel in here and plow down the goddamn White House. Do y'all hear me? We ain't gonna be no match to none of that. Nothing against Mexicans, but Mexicans take having babies very serious. They know that the art of being able to outpopulate a city, a state, a country is to produce babies like rats and cats reproduce. Did you hear me? This is not to be racist. This is just their method, you understand, of dominating. White people are not having babies and black people aren't having babies either, because slowly but surely they are sterilizing us. So what is going to happen? Mexico will own the U.S. in 20 to 30 years. Watch out. Watch out. Coming by the pack. Yes, they are. Just walking across the borders. Meanwhile, Haiti is in a state of emergency, and they will not allow them over. If we're going to allow all the Mexicans in, let's let all the Haitians come in too. And I'm going to put that out in the universe. We're going to put this out in the universe. That the Haitians will be able to come and get their refuge too. Because they need it. St. Vincent had an eruption of volcanic eruptions there where they were. So they should be able to come to this. So the Caribbean should be able to come here, just like the Mexicans, the Guatemalans, and all of that. They're all, just let them all in now, because it's inevitable. And I know a lot of people saying, no, don't do that. We shouldn't do that. But y'all need to see what's going on. These Hispanics, these Mexicans, these babies are coming over without their mothers. Not because they want to. It's just because somebody has grabbed them and they're just toting them across the borders. They're separating families. Children crying. They don't know where their mom's at, their dad's at. They're in detention camps and stuff, not being properly fed and cared for. Do y'all hear me? Biden is pushing for this. This is what he wants. Why do he want this? He wants this because he knows that the white population is plummeting. And so that they will not have to deal with you, black man, black woman, one-on-one. They would rather for the Mexicans to have it. It's one of those situations. Well, we're not going to be here 20, 30, 40 years from now. And I'm not talking about all white people. I'm talking about these white reptilian style white people, those kinds. I'm talking about the kind that, they're different from just ordinary people. They really are. These are the ones that are not able to reproduce. You're not seeing them, carrying babies or any of those things. Just watch. Just look around. You're not, Richard, you don't even really see a pregnant woman no more. Okay? So, rather than to just allow the other white people to have it or the other black people to have it, they just rather just turn it into a motherfucking third world country. That's what we're going. That's why they throwing this money out. You can borrow, we'll forgive it. Just get this money, which I think is stupid, rather than to just take the money and just allow us to have a stipend every month of the $2,200 every single month. So I am seeing where they're looking at $2,200. Just allow them to have it every month. You're giving out money because you know that you're going to close the country down. Do y'all understand where I'm coming from? They're getting ready to close the country down. And with the weather anomalies that they're creating with geoengineering, we cannot grow food, y'all. We're in a funk right now. They already know that it's a limited amount of food that will be going into the grocery stores before they start rationing out food. And the food ain't gonna be nothing but powder that you put in water. I have gone to the motherfucking future, me and Gay Day. I'm telling y'all what's to come. So if you don't like instant chicken, and instant chicken is just like, it's in a package. You just pour it in water, and it has like a picture on the front of it of like a chicken wing or breast, whatever kind of chicken you like. And you pour it in water, chicken powder, and you mix it up and you drink it. That's your meal for the day. Or your meal may just be a package, you know what I'm saying? It might have English peas, like a whole plate on there with English peas, mashed potatoes, and a steak. And you look at that as you sit there and you drink, okay? Your instant meal. We're going there. It's inevitable. As they kill every living thing on the planet, all your trees will begin to die. They're already doing that now. Your trees, your grass, your vegetation, as all of that dies. You understand? It's going to be looking like Thunderdome around here. If you ain't never seen Thunderdome, watch that movie. You say, okay, well, I'm just going to get me an electric car. I'm going to get what you going to charge it up with? You get ready. Blackouts are coming. Major blackouts. So how you going to charge your car up? You say you're going to go and run and get you one of them, what you call those things? You have to put gas in them. I can't even think of the name of it. But you know what I'm talking about. You got to put fuel in that too. So you're not going to have that. We're going and we're getting these big deep freezers and stuff, and we're filling them up with food and stuff like that. We have our blackouts. Food is going to spoil. You're going to experience sporadic blackouts. I meant to say generator. But you're going to experience sporadic blackouts here and there. Well, you're going to be just sitting there in the dark. You might have one in California. California finna get it. Y'all better put y'all seatbelts on. You're going to get it, California. Southern California, you're going to get it. Watch out, North Dakota. You're on the hit list. And see, I really can't really say what's gonna happen. Cause when it happens, they're gonna be looking over here at me. Cause I see something to get ready to go down with North Carolina, you better watch out, cause Spirit finna talk about y'all. But North Dakota, what's finna get ready to come down on y'all? I can't even speak over it. They'll be coming over here to lock me up. It's gonna be staged. A lot of stuff that we're gonna experience here in the U.S. is going to be staged. Man, I just can't get over this, man, because they over there in Mexico making plans, man. They making plans, man. The cartel is coming over. They just gonna come on over here, and then they look, they coming humble with bags, suitcases, and shit like that, walking across the water. But then they got an operation over here where they coming together and buying their ammunition behind. Y'all know I ain't got no business talking about this on this channel. You don't really see them in the stores. They laying low. They plotting and they scheming. And your president is in it too. All these assassinations going on in these black nations and shit. Y'all better watch out on that. All staged. You know who is having these folks assassinated. You know who. Do y'all hear me? I heard about the president of Haiti being assassinated and his wife being injured. Did y'all hear about that? And then you know what? The president of Tanzania got him too, didn't they? They're going for all the black nations. Because they want all the land. Because they know that the land here is unstable. A lot of our land is unstable. And y'all don't know it. Did y'all hear me? We got a chunk of ice that just broke off from the Arctic, the size of Colorado. That's making it unstable. Because where is it going to go? It's going to slam into something, ain't it? When you slam into something, don't you get what? Tsunamis. It's going to be crazy, man. I'm stuck on radiation. Radiation is in the air and it's going to get worse. Something won't even let me go any further than this. I'm going to go on my other channel perhaps tonight in the dark, and I'm going to do some more channeling. And I'm going to tell y'all what's going to happen with this radiation. Y'all, go ahead and get you all some, what they call that stuff, that radiation, first thing it goes for is your thyroid. Okay? So if I'm not mistaken, you need iodine. Everybody need a board of iodine. Get them while they are available. That thyroid is just as important as your heart, as your brain. Anytime I gravitate to something I can't stop watching, it's coming. Mr. Willie kept watching tornadoes and hurricanes. Boom, boom, boom. The hurricane season getting kicked off with a blast, ain't it? And more to come. Because they need this cooling system to cool it off. How come we getting 50 some odd degrees in the dead of summer up north? They want to cool it off. They can't stand this heat. We're not getting adequate sunlight. We need 6 to 7 hours worth of sunlight daily. We can't get it because they're creating storms. Sun might be out. It was so funny yesterday. I was at the temple. The sun was out. and it was pouring down, cats and dogs and thundering. What the sun out? Say what? Geoengineering. HARP. HAARP. Look it up. I want y'all to get yourselves ready for these cartels. I don't even know how to tell you to get ready for cartels. Can I really tell y'all what's going to go down on this channel? Y'all want me just wait and tell y'all in private? Because if I tell y'all what's finna get down with the get down, they going to take somebody hostage that's very important here in this here place that used to be called the United States. Ain't nothing united about this no more. They're going to, all I can say is they're going to take somebody hostage. I got a feeling it's going to be staged. Not sure. That's why y'all hadn't been seeing me. I've been vibrating. Ooh, I was vibrating real bad last night. Body was vibrating when that earthquake came to California. My body was vibrating. It go from my head. I want all y'all to do this. Just do this right here. Say, When you do that, you'll feel a vibration in the top of your skull. I did that all day. It got so bad. This is when I predicted that earthquake. It got so bad it went from my head down to my legs and my feet. And the last time I had one real bad is when Houston, Texas had that terrible hurricane and it just took all them houses and all of that stuff like that. That's the last time I had that. It was in my shoulder and my arm. So I divide my body up into different quadrants and different places like the United States map to kind of get an idea from where I'm buzzing at, where the earthquakes will be or the hurricanes or the devastation. So if my head is buzzing, I am turning my body towards my body towards the west. I'm lying down, my head is turned towards the west. So my head means that it's turned towards California. This is how I get my messages, okay? So my right shoulder is Texas. So I can identify from each body part where it's going to be. North Dakota, you are in a lot of trouble. Watch him. He's dangerous. He's armed. Watch him. He has nothing to lose. He's strapped. He wants to take everybody with him because he's given up on life. Those type of people are dangerous. I'm just talking in codes. I had just told you all about the family, about the shooting and stuff. You know, there's some crazy people. That video, I got 8 thumbs down. And I told y'all, you know, that they just shoot innocent people, shoot a baby. And the very next day, they shot a mama and her child. I got far more that I cannot discuss here because the spirits have chosen me to give out the messages and prophecies. But what I'm going to do is start writing them and documenting them. There's nowhere to put them because I can't come public with this type of stuff for too much longer. I can't do it, y'all. Can't do it. Y'all, let me tell y'all what's happening. It's so serious until when I'm driving at night, I have a phenomena, a light that follows. Now, this is some crazy shit now. y'all gonna be like, I don't know if I can continue this with this lady. This lady is off her rocker, and it is off rocker type shit. But I was driving. When I drive at night, particularly, there is a light that follows me. It's not necessarily hovering over the sky. It drives behind me. There's a big bright light. And it's not bright, bright. It's about the size of a headlight. So it's like I feel like it's a motorcycle driving behind me or a car with one headlight that drives behind me. You could see the light following me from a distance. I would say it's about 3 blocks behind me. I can see it good when it's on a hill and I'm going low. I can see it, and then when it drops down, it's invisible. I don't see it anymore until I go about 20 more miles and I could see it. So there is this light that is traveling behind me. Does that make sense? And since that's been going on, to be honest with you, events, I could see more events more clearly. Yesterday, I could see them with the earth mover clearing. There are more buildings coming down in America than they are actually disgusting. Houses are just falling down. I can see the earth movers cleaning up houses that have collapsed. Everything is not on the news. There is fire under the ground. There is, how do we put it? There is some activity going on under the ground, and it is coming out. It is trying to release itself from the ground. It is extraterrestrial. It is in California. It's there in California, in between the Pacific, not specific, but the Pacific Ocean and Asia. It is under the ground, and it is trying to come up from the crust. Extraterrestrial in nature. Your U.S. government knows about it. And I can pretty much talk about stuff like that because this is one of those channels they shadow ban. They don't really have a problem with this because they know I'm nuts. I'm crazy. You understand what I'm saying? They know that I have suffered from all of the mental illnesses, schizophrenia, C19, schizotypical, bipolar, manic depressant. Did I say schizo? What else I got? I got grandeur delusions. I have all of the classical cases of mental illnesses. So it is okay for you all to come over here, okay? I'm not believable. I'm just a country black woman in Alabama that has a southern drawl, that is uneducated, never been to school a day in my life, just a huckabuck, you know? Never ever went to school, ever. No talents, no nothing. Okay? So I can talk about this. It's trying to come up the crust. They know it. This is why they want to talk about these alien disclosures and stuff with you all. They're ready to come ready to come to the table and come clean with you all, okay? Because they know it's inevitable. You're gonna see it. And we always think of extraterrestrials coming from the sky down. What about the ones that are coming from the ground up? What about those? What about the world that's in the inside of the earth? What about the sun that's inside of the earth that is actually getting hotter, that is melting the Arctic from the ground up? Let's talk about all these different suns. They say we have 3 of them. I've actually shown you all 3 of them for the people who have gotten a chance to see them. Okay? You got 2 at the top, and what about the one at the bottom? You got 3. You may have more than that. So you got a whole world under there. Get ready for your dragons. They're going to be everywhere. They're going to be responsible for burning down some of this stuff around here, setting some of these fires. I told you all that the primitive ways of life are coming back. All of those centaurs, minotaurs, or however you pronounce it, Zeus, and all that's coming back. All these mythical creatures are coming back to the planet. They're here already. They try to escape, come up out the crust, and bring you back. We're in the age of Aquarius. This is the time of the ancients. So watch technology crumble. You better get in touch with your telepathic abilities, your teleportation, and all of those things. Get ready for you better be working on that. Y'all know it's already too far gone for us as far as this physical body, but you're gonna come back. So start working on that. telekinesis and all of those things. Start working on it. You got these talents. You better be working on them superpowers. That's all you got. You better get into your voodoo. Weaponize your voodoo. That's all you got. And when they fuck you over, curse them. There's nothing else to do but curse them. Stop cursing each other. Stop it. You're online using your witchcraft on each other. You don't use your witchcraft on each other. You use your witchcraft on them. The elite. You curse them, but before you curse them, you got to know how to run a goddamn country. You got to know how to control the cartel. They're getting their things in order. Are you getting your things in order? No, you're too busy cursing each other. They're not cursing each other. They're cooperating with each other as one unit. What are you doing? Huh? So I don't curse nobody but who cursed me, but I definitely curse those, you understand, that want to see me always up at the bottom being a slave. And that's where they put people like us because we're primitive people. We respect and live off of the land. We were taught to be destructive towards each other. We were taught and trained to be destructive to animals, and not animals are the gods. We were not supposed to be eating cows, making burgers and steaks out of them. They are the gods. Pigs and goats and all of these things. And anytime they were sacrificed to the supreme gods and the sources, not just a whole industry of just eating the gods. And we've gotten away from that. Y'all know y'all primitive. Y'all know we're living our lives backwards. Y'all know that the matriarch was always first in our land. That's why we're messed up. Our men need us to be in a mindset where we are making decisions like matriarchs, like queens, and we're not ready for that. We can't do that. So before you start getting to the point you say you're ready to get your land back, you're ready to have, because this was ours first. You got to see how to run it. Nobody knows how to run it. But the cartel is getting ready to do it. Hello? Oh, you think you messed up. Now wait till they get their operation together. Coming over here humble and sweet. Walking across that water so that when they get over here, you understand? They're already organizing it because I can hear them. None of you know a lick of Spanish, all by design. Don't care if your children go to school. Don't care if your children know how to even write their name on a piece of paper. Go to your friend's house and her children, any child under 6 or 7 years old, give her a pen and tell her to write her name on a piece of paper in cursive. I bet she can't do it. You got friends, the children not going to school. Give them a pen and paper. Tell them to write their name down. You cannot rely on devices. Cell phone towers are going to shut down. Do you have every name written on paper? Huh? Do you have a landline? Oh, those are going to be working. Get your landlines back. Write all your contacts down on paper, y'all. I'm giving you a heads up. Do you hear me? Gas is going to get out of control. Do you have a backup plan to get from A to Z? This is coming now, not later. Hello? Learn how to fast. I've been fasting. I've been doing like an all day fast, and then later on I quench my hunger a little later at night. But I'm practicing to go without food. I wake up and I might not put anything in my mouth till about 11 because I'm practicing how to fast. Go to eBay and buy some of these powdered foods so you can get an idea of what they taste like before they start distributing them. Okay? That president you got in there now is far worse than the one you let out. Did you know that? He's plotting and scheming a lot of this. He said he gonna send military from door to door. Make y'all take that shot. Just like they was doing that Census Bureau thing. I caught it on tape. You saw that Census Bureau? And I told him get that man get off my property. My dog trying to bite him. He ain't come back. Well, now get ready for him to be at your door. Because the population that's the least likely, I think they're going to just go to everybody though. Least likely to have it. They're on their way to your house. And they're going to come off a little bit like bold and, encouraging. But it's going to get motherfucking serious. They're going to get goddamn aggressive. Ain't something wrong. They want you to get it like that. They willing to come to your house and start harassing you. Biden is getting ready to pass that order. I mean, I think he already did. Y'all look that up so y'all will see I ain't been just lying. Something in there that ain't no good. So what if I want to die of the coronavirus? Let me die. So what if I want to take a chance with the I want to take the chance with the corona? Let me take that chance. Have us done already had the corona and don't know you had it. Keep your immune systems up, y'all. Get whatever sunlight you can get your hands on. They are purposefully taking the sun away from us in the southeast and the northeast because they know that you can't get no Rona if the sun is giving you plenty of D3. They can't wait till it get cold because they're going to put it on you. Talking about they different variants, the Delta variant. I don't know if that's something I dreamt of or is a such thing as a Delta variant because sometimes I start getting things crossed up from my travels to here because I'm traveling back and forth. And I'm going to tell you something else I do. My travels are so in sync with what's going on in this physical world until I start getting the news. And I go on my cell phone to get news. I start getting all of my news days in advance. Okay? I was on June 30th, 2021, and already reading news for July 4th, July 8th. Already. I'm already getting news from July 16th and July 21. I'm already getting it. I just pull my cell phone up and get my news in advance. And then this is how I'm able to go ahead and tell y'all what's getting ready to get down with the get down. How am I doing it? I'm raw. I am raw. It's not about I don't put relaxers in my head, I don't perm my hair, and I don't put tracks in my head. It is that in my innate form, I have changed my entire perception over my physical presence because I know that it don't matter. I live in the cemetery. This is what's heightening this. If you want to know, tread lightly. Don't go and just do it because I'm doing it. Because I have had to let go of everything that I used to care about. And it's easier for me. I'm 54. I wouldn't have been able to do this at 24, 34, 44. I don't expect for you all to do so. Even though there's some people 64 and 74 cannot let go. You have to let it all go. You can't matter. You have to be isolated. I am isolated and I am alone. I have no distractions except for the distractions that people bring to me. Now, people do bring me distractions that sometimes get the best of me, okay? But I try to go and release that. I don't try, I release it. So you have to release. It ain't about, oh, I got my dress now, girl. I'm there. That don't mean nothing. You got your dress. Have you truly let go of what caused you to wear the relaxers, the permanents, the tracks, the wigs, the fake nails, the tight jeans, all of those things? Have you let go of that in the first place? Because you'll find on a hidden note that something caused that. That's what you got to make your peace with right there. That. Yeah, that right there. A lot of y'all ain't ready because you got your friends out there and you care too much about what folks think. I really don't care anything about what anybody. I'm the hermit. I'm the hermit woman, the hermit root worker that you are afraid to come to. That's me. I'm the one that you should fear. I'm the one that don't mind picking up the carcass that has the maggots inside of it all. You know, a lot of people say, I get something different from you. Oh, yeah, you know why you get something different from me? There are a lot of spirits in my body. You get the loving mother, and I know all of y'all like that. Oh, the sweet, loving mother. But with that comes a two-edged sword. I am the one that could sit down with you. You understand? We'll pick every maggot out of every piece of rotting flesh because that's what I like to watch. Rotting, decaying flesh. So it depends on who you're going to get when I'm channeling because I'm a medium. Hello? Get yourselves ready because you ain't going to be able to stand the smell. The smell of dead bodies. Did you hear me? I'm buzzing now. Woo! You know that buzzing means possession. That's when a form of possession. There's some stuff going on that y'all, you know what I'm saying, you want to keep your distance away from it. But that's what I wanted to talk to you all about. Let's get in this chat room. Is y'all ready for your shots? Hello? They're going to be knocking at your door. You ready? Huh? Are you ready? Hey, Trinity Time Travels, you get the welcoming boss I call. I have my co-host here, Aja. Thank you, Astro, so much for moderating. Hey, Can't Colonize the Vibe. Hey, Sky Johnson. Thank you. Our moderator, Astro, said thumbs up. Everybody, please, y'all, smash the like button. And don't forget to make sure you are subscribed to this channel. And just come out and check because, and don't just look at the latest. Click in the channel to see what video I have created. If you have not already, please go to www.motherwizdomtree.com to make sure you have filled out the contact form so that when I create content inside of the website, you can receive it. Even YouTube videos that they refuse to notify you of, you can find them in my website, okay? So we got to do that. And also we have some wonderful products there as well as those books that I am getting ready to replace. Did y'all hear me? I'm just about finished with my book and my tarot deck. Hello? Hello? Did y'all hear me? Um, hey, Lexi Miracle, how you doing? Hey, C.N.1, how are you? Okay, beautiful. She said she got a notification. It's time. Hey, Stephanie Acosta. It is, Stephanie. It is crazy out there, and expect the unimaginable to happen. These buildings are not necessarily coming down because of natural disasters or what have you, or faulty, you know what I'm saying, equipment built under bad. It's those are not the reasons why these buildings are coming down. There have been a lot of buildings coming down. Research them now. Okay, all the way from Cali, all the way over here towards Florida. A lot of them coming down. They're not discussing them. People houses are falling down. Why isn't it in the news? I got word from someone, an anonymous person, that 3 people houses have come down, decks have come down. Let's talk. It's not making the news. Foundation is crumbling. In order to start the new era of Aquarius, the earth is going to have to gobble the old things up. Patriarchy is dead. Glamour is dead. All of the things that men enjoy is dead. Beautiful made up faces and false nails and hair and all this. Black women competing against each other to show who has the longest, sharpest dagger nails, who has the longest weaves, and who can do the most contours on their makeup and all of that. It's dead. They're even putting them on their toes now. Dagger toenails. Those people do not have souls. I'm not talking about women who say, you know what? I just don't like the way I look without the wig. That means you do have a soul in there, don't you? I don't like the way I look without the make. I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about the people who are just randomly doing it because they are competing with the next woman. Men think that's for them. That is not for you, man. That's for them. They're competing against each other. Women are not necessarily trying to compete to get a man. They're trying to compete with the next woman. The whole game has changed. It's not about you no more. Hello? So those women are going to be the ones caught up in the rapture pretty soon. They're going to have to get rid of them. If you ain't got no soul, they're just going to gobble you back up. Now, a lot of us are going to go in the rapture anyways. Mama might be finna go in the rapture. You understand? But I have decided that I'm going to come back, but I'm not coming back on the bottom. I'm coming back on the top. Did y'all hear me? I'm making this very clear. I'm going to be on the top of the pyramid, not on the bottom, because this is what I'm working on right now. This is why they're trying to send me distractions, because I am working on, do you understand what I'm saying? Getting off of the base of this motherfucking pyramid. Did you hear me? Ashe is in the universe. Hello, I'm riding the top. I don't know about the rest of you all. I'm not riding the middle or the bottom. Okay? Being very frank with the universe right now. I know y'all heard me 1,000 times. But you have to tell the universe that anything that is in my way, distracting me, will be bulldozed down right now. Nothing is going to obscure my view or block my motherfucking path. No more. Don't send no more distractions my way. I refuse to entertain it. Hello? I don't see nothing but the clear view in front of me. Baby, I can see the sun. Ain't no more obscurities. I don't see nothing blocking my path. Light is on my path. And anything that is behind me, you understand? That's where it's at. Hello? I repeat this mantra every single day. And this is what's giving me prophecies. Look, let me tell you something, and you heard it from me. Borders are going to be open. You can go to and fro wherever the fuck you want. They're going to lose control of the borders. Every man got a gun, and every man got a hatchet. Every woman got a gun, every woman got a hatchet. Your hatchet might be a physical gun. Your hatchet might just be your cursing them. I want y'all to start practicing that. And please, y'all, let's stop cursing each other. Let's curse them. The elites. The ones that control the weather. The ones that control the border. Let's make a promise that's where we're going to start directing our focus. Voodoo them. That's your weapon, primitive people. Your weapons have never, when I said primitive now, I ain't talking about a color. I'm talking about deep down in you. You know if you're primitive or not. Primitive people have a respect for nature. They don't randomly see a tree and just go and yank off limbs, and they don't you see? They don't just randomly just go in and find a body of water and just start pouring things in it that's going to hurt it. They see everything as a living entity. Trees are living entities. Do you understand that they have a soul? Do you understand that they have knowledge and information? Somebody sent me a picture of a tree burnt. Man, I just can't get that image out of my head. The bark was burnt, and inside of it, it was like worms, like just burnt up worms just crawling out of it. Oh, God. I can't get that out of my head, man. I've been wrestling with that. Those are distractions. I've been wrestling with that for a month. Imagine this tree just standing there burning, and it can't move to get away. And they're purposefully setting these trees on fire. Thank y'all for going into the website. Make sure that you fill out the contact form, please. So that when I got 500 contacts in there. Thank you. I heard somebody going in there. Y'all, when y'all hear the doorbell, that means that they're going inside of the website. Make sure everybody is filled out the contact form, because it's getting very difficult for you to get notices and stuff out there for some of you all, because you may have a lot of other channels and stuff that you're being notified for. So they are prioritizing them based upon the amount of views and subscribers that they have, which subscribers don't mean nothing. To have the amount of subscribers I have and not get no views, they don't add up. I've seen people with 1,000 subscribers get far more views on a video than I do. So really, subscribers don't really mean nothing. To subscribe to a channel don't mean nothing. Especially the fact that they're sending information to me, noticing me of videos on people channels that I'm not subscribed to. So subscriptions mean nothing. Okay, write down what you want to keep. Write it on a piece of paper. Okay, and just go over there to that channel. Just write it down. If you want to see my videos prior to these, go back farther to 2008. Please go to a desktop or a laptop. You cannot see my videos past a certain a period of time on Androids. You have to go to desktops. You cannot even go on a tablet, or Android tablet, or an Android cell phone. You got to go to desktops. I have been here since 2008 creating videos. Hello? I've evolved from being a witch to now a said Rootworker demon slayer. My path is darkness right now. Not darkness on the path that I'm going to hurt people, but darkness on the path that when you get to a certain level, you understand what I'm saying? That you do have to pull your weapons out to protect, not to hurt, harm innocent people, but to protect yourself from them. Because they have a lot of power. When they're ready to exterminate you, they don't do that personally. They use all kinds of signals and stuff from people to come after you and shit. And that's how they do their dirty work, okay? Hello? Martin Luther King and Malcolm X was killed by their own so-called skin folks. Not kin folks, but they skin folks. So this is how they do their dirty work. Hello? Have I made myself clear? You listening? This the new game. So they're going to be trying to take a lot of us out. And then you be like, oh, she died of this. He died of that. No, 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 no. They can do all kind of stuff. Shoot, they can send a signal to you. You just drop dead. Which worries me about a lot of people who have had this jab. Because now they got control over you. That little device and stuff can secrete for women. See, this how they gonna cut down the population. But you ain't gonna get none of them Mexicans to take them vaccines. They ain't gonna take it. You might see a few of them take it or what have you, the Americanized one, but and it might be some coming because they scared of it. You know, they done seen some of their family members pass away and friends, so they might come here and take it. But I'm talking about them cartels that's going and organizing to come out on y'all asses and fly down that White House. And then they're going to take the you know who as a hostage as he sit back and watch. Hey, that's what's getting ready to happen because I done already been there. And y'all know I've been to those one little place, and y'all might not know about Zeth's Order. That's where I go. And they have gone in to they had to erase my memory because I go over there and get information and bring it back. And then they sending me all these different distractions and stuff like that. People that have demonic possessions and stuff, they bringing them over here to me so I can stay distracted with that. They don't want me to focus on and document what I've already seen over there. I'm going to stay on point. Okay? Ain't going to be no distractions up in here no more. Anytime y'all get distracted, always make sure that's the time you do more documentation than ever. Hey, Indica, how you doing? Hey, Kevin, how you doing? Hey, Alaric, how are you? I'm in the chat room, y'all. Yeah, they getting ready, Kevin. They're getting ready to try to pull all the plugs they possibly can. And honestly, the only way to get yourselves halfway prepared, and you ain't really going to be prepared for this, is, really all your family members need radio walkie-talkies. You need to get your landlines, not your landlords, I'm sorry. Get your landlines. You hear that bird over there say, get your landlines back. That's going to be the only form of communication. Unfortunately, most of your family members rely solely on cell phones, so you're not going to be able to get in contact with them. Encourage them to get their landlines back, okay? Because there's going to be an interruption of communication in cell towers. They're going to say that it has been hacked. They're already practicing. All of it is inside jobs. All of these ransomwares and all of this, you know what I'm saying, cyberwares and, you know what I'm saying, cyber attacks and all of this stuff like that is all staged. They are practicing for the inevitable. Hello? So no one who watches me and hears me gonna be sitting up saying, did nobody tell me? I told y'all about all the candles you possibly can buy. Didn't I? So when they go ahead and start pulling the plug and we got these blackout, a major blackout in Alabama. Where your candles at? Where your candles? Where your lanterns? I done told everybody to get lanterns. Way back, been telling y'all to do that back in the hurricane days. Y'all cannot get that tree off my mind, y'all. Somebody sent that to me. Y'all don't send me nothing like that no more. I don't see no more burnt up trees. Especially that one. That tree was sick. Some of our trees are sick. We ask for healing of trees and stuff like that. Let's heal the trees. Leave trees offerings. I told y'all when I went in there with a client, and money showed up in my lap. I went in the cemetery with a client, money showed up in my lap. Boom. I'm getting ready to put my classes on Zoom, y'all, so get ready. So you won't have to be worried about necessarily trying to make a trip to Selma. You can get it online. We'll Zoom these meetups and stuff like that, y'all. I wanted to tell y'all that. And I'm encouraging, it's not a competition. Stop competing with me. Stop competing with other practitioners. Stop using your magic on other practitioners. Curse them, the elites. Y'all unify. Unify. Let's start healing the land. Let's start healing the earth with our magic. Let's start healing each other's minds, bodies, and souls. Let's become one unit. Everybody needs an apothecary. If you are a practitioner or if you're just taking your time out to heal yourself, get your shelves lined up in your rooms. Start putting your collecting bottles. Mason jars are getting very difficult to find. And I hate to start sending things off in plastic bottles. I like to send things in glass bottles and stuff. So you make sure you are going to the thrift stores, buying all of those bottles. Get all the bottles you can. Put them in your dishwasher and wash them. Then you got to turn around and scald them. Get your bottles. Glass. Line your shelves. Start your own medicinal apothecary. Please. Make sure you're practicing good magic, because bad magic does come back. Hello? Team up with some spirits. The only way you can team up with them, you got to show yourself or prove to them, because they ain't going to come to you if they ain't attracted to you. Understand? If you are one of the Jezebel, then you team up with all your Jezebel spirits. I mean, you might want to be something else, but, if you ain't made them necessarily changes inside of you, just get ready for more Jezebel, pimp spirits, sex spirits, all of those. And then some people got other spirits, healing spirits. You in a healing mode, healing spirits are coming to you. And so, get yourselves, show yourselves approved to the spirits, okay? Try to get yourself away from distractions. We all need apothecaries. Everybody ain't got no business doing graveyard magic. Because if you are scared of it, it's going to hurt you. I can go in the graveyard, in the cemetery, 2 o'clock in the morning. Everybody can't do that. I can go in there and lay down. Everybody can't do that. So I'm not encouraging you to do that. That's when you get into your necromancy. I was chosen to care for a cemetery. A graveyard. I was chosen, okay? I'm a shadow priestess and I was chosen. Don't you go and just do it because I'm doing it, because you're going to go and bring trouble with you. See what I'm saying? This particular place know me because my family is in there. And I went in there, y'all, they had dropped money in my lap. I had a whole new meaning about how I see that place. But my mother is Oya, so she's the keeper of the graveyard and the cemetery. That she is. So I can go in there. You might not supposed to be up in there. Don't try to do what you see me do. Because I say I'm a root worker. Don't try to say you one too. Don't try to be me, because we're not alike. Ain't nobody out there like me. You have people that get angry with you because you say ain't nobody else out there. When God made me, he made one copy. I'm a fingerprint. Be you. I'm not like you and you ain't like me. We different. I have people get cold mad with me because I said, I'm not like you. You not like me. They said, we're all one. No, we're not. Oh, no. Now, I got some soul family out there right now. You understand what I'm saying? I got some star family out there right now. We kind of get and collect some similar sources. But at the same time, too, know what I said when I said, you ain't me and I ain't you. We still individuals, aren't we? So don't get upset when I say, ain't no more like me out there. No more. When I go places and I go back, everybody remembers me. They don't remember me because they said that's the lady with the 4 foot long dreads. They don't remember me because they said that's the tall lady, the Amazon woman. These are not the reason they remember me. They remember my energy. Your energy is a tell-all. You can walk around with long dreads all day long and be in the same skin suit I'm in and of the same so-called race, which there is no other race like mine. I am not included in anyone's race because what you're running for is different from what I'm running for. Hello? So I'm not in a race. I'm not an African American. Okay? I'm not none of those things. I'm not in y'all's race. Y'all racing on your own. I'm not in it because I don't support the things that African Americans support. Hello? Do you see what I'm getting at? Only I can define who I am, and I am not able to define me. So I definitely am not going to let anyone else define me. Hello? So I am not an African American, and I am not other. Hello? Because there is no one else viewing me, listening to me, watching me. You understand? Like me. And you, because I'm a star. When I say I'm a star, I'm not talking about no celebrity or none of that type of stuff. I am a star of my own star system. And you all need to adopt the same practice. Know that there's no one else like you. Because when you start having to say you like this or you a part of this and you categorize, you are expected to perform whatever they perform and be responsible for whatever they perform. And I'm not responsible for none of that. And I don't want you to expect, then people begin to expect that you're supposed to act like them or to be like them or accept what they accept. And I don't. I am not one of forgiveness. Even though everybody said, oh, you just loving mama. You just loving on everybody. You that gullible country woman. Okay, just say what you want. But when you go and you get hurt and you get in a snag, bad things happen to you. You wind up in hospitals and all this different stuff. It is because you have offended my spirits. My spirit is warning you who and what I am. You've gotten fair warning. Don't come to my temple if you know your heart ain't pure and ain't now. I just experienced an interruption. They had to do a reset. We was collecting too many people, so they had to reset it and buffer me and take some folks out of here. Hello. Let me go on because that means I done spent too much time on here. I'm gone. So I want everybody to know, you understand, it's not all about them, it's all about you. When it's about them, you got to go and get yourself in a category. And you got to act like the people they done categorized you with. You got to act like them. And if you come outside of that, then guess what? You got to have it in your head that you got a guilty conscience. Because you know you're supposed to be reading the Bible. You're supposed to be going to church and doing all these things. Because you're supposed to be in that container, that category. No. I go to the graveyard. You go to the church. I go to the graveyard. Hello? You read your Bible, I create my Bible. Hello? I write my own. Yeah, you understand? You understand me? I'm the opposite. Because every preacher that preaches a sermon is my enemy. First lady, you my enemy. Hello? We need to know that. But now, if I need something, maybe we can work a deal out. Something between me and you. Hello? I'll let you know when I need you. Hello? Maybe you'll let me know when you need me too. Because I done had preachers coming up to me to get work done. Did y'all know that? They just interrupted this session and stuff, and they're buffering and stuff because they don't want people to come in here and listen to this. Because when the moment you bring up that church, your video and stuff, they start shadow banning and stuff because they really need you all to stay in the church. I want you all to keep those good old fashioned values where we respect each other territory, each other money, and all of those different things. But I don't want you all to make a fool out of yourselves and let people use you over and over again. I want you to set boundaries and know when the wicked comes to use you, okay? Or pimp you, okay? We're not tolerating that. It's one thing giving respect. It's a whole nother thing when you are put in a position where you're having to accept abuse. We don't do that here, okay? Know when to pull your curses, your book of curses out, your bag of curses, when to curse. Know when to do that, okay? Hey, Map. Hey, Wildflower. Hey, Veggie Woman. Hey, Lolita. Hey, Jackie. What you said, Jackie said China is on lockdown. The new variants taking over. CNN not reporting this, just like the first Rona. Did y'all hear that? What is that? Veggie Woman, tell us more about the NASCENTLODIN. Tell us about that. Kevin said the radiation won't harm us. Let's put it like this right here. I'll never see too many black people suffering from radiation poisoning, but it is still a threat for us. Radiation will kill the earth. Then one drop of plutonium on this planet will wipe out every tree, every man or woman on the planet. You understand what I'm saying? It'll take you out. Radiation is heat. Different kind of heat than fire, okay? It damages and destroys your DNA. Okay, but you say, okay, but Kevin said we will transform into plasma being. This is what is taking place for us. Okay. I want to read all of this, y'all, but I got to go. Hey, January Gilliam, how you doing? I'm going to have to go back later and read. And also, I know that the people who copy, there are a lot of people that come to my channel and go on their channels and repeat everything I say. And then people come back to tell me on such and such channel, she said this, that, and else, that will happen. I go and look at it and say, but I already had told y'all this 5 or 6 days ago. They come to my channel and get the information and go back to their channels and talk about it. They're getting it from me. So please don't do that. Don't be telling me about something that I already talked about. It shows me that you haven't been watching my videos. Oh, y'all, I gotta go. Can't colonize the vibe. How you doing? Hey, Adora. Okay, make sure. And hey, Nicole. Forgive me if I miss anybody. Hey, Jaya. Jaya said she refused to take that shot. My mom never gave us the shots growing up, so I'm aware. I hate hospitals. Thank you for the purchase. Somebody just made a purchase. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all support. I want you all to know that every dime, y'all have been gracious last month. Y'all bought $5,000 worth of products. Some of you, one of you, I had to scold. You had to get that scolding and everything. But know that I'm mama now. I come to you loving, but I will scold you because when I give you things, I really want you to use them with care. I'm not going to talk about what happened. You know who you are. I want you to use everything with care, okay? So mama is a two-edged sword. She can give you love, kisses, and hugs, but I will whoop that ass. When I do things and give you things from the temple, I want you to make good use with it. I know you say you did what you came pure in heart, but I want you to have all your spirits together so that those spirits and stuff that are together realize that when you creating things in that temple, it's a huge big deal. I take it very seriously. This is my reality. If I go with you and take a doll to a cemetery, I want you to know that thing real. I can control the president if I want to. Now, a lot of people say, oh, these grandeur delusions are really getting out of hand. You know, this is what's wrong with the planet right now. People think that people are suffering grandeur delusion when they take two stones and put them together. And the two stones get to talking and the fighting. That right there might cause a civil war over here on the other side of the planet. A lot of things that we do with these dolls and candles are affecting some other place. One woman walking away from the church may cause a volcano somewhere else. It's true. It causes an instability. If I was to make 1,000 women walk away from the church here in Alabama right now, that may rock the planet, cause an earthquake at the Antarctic. Because for every action, and this is what Louis Farrakhan said, for every action, there is a reaction. I can go out there right now and swat an insect that may have come to bring a message to me. Because insects do come and bring messages and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I can swat it, and that may cause a rift in another dimension. This is how serious I take things like that. You know what I'm saying? So you know who I am. So if you know that's crazy, it's weird, it's ridiculous, please don't waste no time over here. Do something more wiser with your time, okay? So like I said, you know what I'm saying? I thank you all for supporting me. Also, make sure the contact forms are filled out, 514 contacts. And when I send off things through my website, only 10 people come into view. And it is because more than likely, Google is putting your mails from my website into your spam and junk mail, because it's happening to me when I go to Office Depot. When I go to Office Depot, they have to go in their junk mail and their spam to retrieve different items that I need them to do work on, which I'm fixing to get ready to get a whole setup in the temple. Somebody y'all thoroughly blessed me. I thank you all. I was able to, now it might not be the money to some people, but $5,000 in revenue last month blew my mind. 5,000 in revenue. $5,480 to be exact in revenue was mind boggling to me. And I thank you all. Every bit of that will go into the temple. A matter of fact, some of it is already gone into the temple. I'm buying fine crystal. I bought some rough cut crystals, but I'm going to go and start investing everything you all give me into that temple. There are certain stones that are like unbelievably expensive that I'm going to purchase to go into that temple. Not necessarily for purchase, but to have on board for the actual museum portion of, because we're going to have a museum in there, the museum portion of the temple, as well as for studies for students that come in to get your studies. I've been kind of cheap on books. I've been getting books and stuff buying used books, but I'm going to get some shown off books, okay? For you all, for your time there when you're reading and studying. Please be respectful and do not steal from the temple, okay? Please don't steal from the temple, okay? It's a man out there. You know who you are. You stole my square shovel. You know who you are. Yeah, the temple has lost a shovel, y'all. And I know exactly who you are. You know who you are. Okay? It's a man. It's a man. You know who you are. So don't stick her. See, right then and there, you have brought to yourself a serious spiritual debt. And you're going to have to pay me for it. So you need to make a call and make your confession, okay? So, so that's what these items are going to be in here for. The money is not necessarily just coming into me so I can live a luxurious life and be on a yacht and drink my pina colada and just boast to you all. I'm going to be a hard worker. You understand? With my head wrap on, showing all of you where your money is going. Okay? You'll know where your money is going because I'm going to record it. I'm going down there today because I got to get some things ready for a client. And just give me a minute. If you're watching, I have your item out Monday. I said it's going to be today. It's going to have to be Monday because I didn't get your other items together. I got to go back to the temple and get that stuff together. So when you come and when I'm going to film that hopefully today. Don't get upset if it's not today. And it may not be tomorrow because I got to meet up with somebody tomorrow. It may be Sunday. Sunday is so dreadful to me, y'all. Sunday is dreadful. Sunday is dreadful. I don't know. It's something dreadful about Sunday. So it may just be something personal to myself, but sometimes I can look at things. So I'm gonna do a whole lot of smoke smudging for Sunday, some Palo Santos for that day. Some ain't right about that day that's coming. I don't even know what date that is. July the what? Today what is the date, y'all? The 9th? It's the 11th? July 11th, 2021. um so so much for that. Okay, y'all, but I gotta go. We had a nice crowd in there, but when y'all see the numbers plummet like that, it is, and y'all see when they what they do is this: they interrupt the stream and buffer it, and that is their way of controlling the numbers in here into the chat, y'all. So that is what in the chat and on the channel. I already know what's going on. It's just simple as that. It's going to be some people that just not going to be able to watch. If you got buffering, come back and watch later. Please bookmark this video, save it so you can keep watching it because sometimes it goes in the ethers and you can't find it. It takes about 2 days for the actual chat, live chat to come up. So you have to wait on that, but just save this video, okay? I know it like and then what it does when it buffers like that, I lose people in the chat. Oh, Jay says she's going to, what you said? Me as well, been here many times. I'll be back, but I'm not going to be down here on the bottom. Yep, it's going to be your time when you come back. It's going to be your time, okay? Your time. The fact that we are consciously aware at this moment what they're doing to us, keeping us in an infinite loop of being on the base, is the fact that we now have graduated to being, okay, you can do it, on the top. Because this is what we're doing our work for. Every single day I live for being on the top when I reincarnate to this planet. Now, people who said you're not coming back to here, see, I got to reckon with Zeth Zordon because Zeth Zordon keep on telling me I'm wanted over there. You're wanted. You're wanted. You're not going to have me. I'm coming back to this particular dimension because you're dying over there. Okay? Been there, done that. I'm over here now. I'm not going back over there. Okay? I'm going to talk to y'all about Zeth Jordan in depth on Patreon because everybody don't need to know what I'm going to say. I got to get on Patreon and talk about that. Everybody ain't going to be able to hear that, okay? But at any rate, we're consciously aware this moment in time, you understand, of the fact that they are deliberately, okay, reincarnating us to be the maids, the street sanitation workers, the janitors. They're purposefully hiding information that will facilitate our ascension. They're keeping us dumbed down for the purpose of reincarnating us once again to be their slaves. The fact that this is what we know, we're not coming back like that again. We're going to make them our slaves. The elites will be on the bottom the next go round, but you got to be careful which riff you in, because it's like a washing machine that turns. At any time, you can't go where I go. At any time you're thinking, no, you go, you got to know in your mind where you're going. You can't just say, I'm going where mama going. I'm going where mother wisdom is going. You got to know where you're going. Don't sit up and say, I ain't coming back if you don't know where you're going. Before you make the statement, I am not coming back, you got to know what you're going to do. Are you coming back to be a demigod? Yes, I'm coming back to be a demigod, have my own solar system. I'm the star of that system. Do you know how to run a system? No, I don't. This is your time to research. This ain't the time for nails and hair and weaves. And these are the things that keep you in the loop. You're not using your time wisely when you are consumed with competing with the next person. If you're competing with the next person to get whatever they got, you got to know why they're getting it. If you don't know why they're getting that stuff, then you've already missed the whole ball game. That means you have no source. Get you some source. Don't tell me your source is nails, hair, and makeup and everything, because that's not a source. That's the matrix. That's the 3D. Get you some source. Are you coming back? On the bottom. All them people that's doing all of that vain stuff, looking for, do not come to the temple looking for no man. Please don't. Now, if you got your own man and you trying to hold on to your man, I ain't talking to you. Don't come. I'm not a dating site, baby boo-boos. I'm not a fucking dating site. You know who you are. I'm not a fucking dating site. Stop calling me, asking me, is such and such, does such and such come to the temple? Don't be asking me that. You know who you are. I'm putting this out in the universe. I am not a dating site. Do not allow, and for the record, I am the temple. Hello? The temple of the crossroads is me. I am the temple. I don't want to hear the temple got me well. The temple saved my life. I saved your life. Me and my spirits. The temple did not save your life. The temple did not get you well. The temple did not bring your woman home. The temple did not bring your man back. I brought it back because I'm the temple. Did you hear me? So you got to show yourself humble before me before you can go into my temple. It's mine. And I'm not trying to own the spirit because I know the spirit does the work. I don't want y'all to think I got an ego trip over here. But at the same time, too, I don't want you to bypass me and give credit to a building. It's me and my spirits that dwell in that temple. Those are my spirits. Now, I can say mines. And when I die, they will attach themselves onto someone who's favorable. So show yourself favorable and approved. I was looking at This girl, her name is Shakara Richardson. She can run so damn fast until she has beat Flojo's record. Did y'all hear me? What is going on here? Well, what is going on here is this. Listen to me good. Flojo was one of the fastest runners. No one beat her record. I think when she beat the world record, or maybe it was the U.S. record. I'm not sure. But she died. Mysteriously, she died in 1996. She had the classical, beautiful, long flowing hair. I think Flojo's hair was real. And she had these long nails. She died in 1996. Shakara was born, I think, like 10 months after Flojo died. I know that Shakara Richardson is Flojo, reincarnated. Because she's not only has she beat her record, she looks like Flojo as far as some of her demeanor. She got the long classical nails and everything. So you know what I'm saying. So what had happened is this: that those spirits Flojo had, when we die, our spirits just connect with someone else favorable, with the similar soul blueprint. On a soul level, is that Flojo? I'm not sure, but I know that the blueprints matched, and this is why those spirits decided to connect to her. Just like these spirits over here have decided to connect with me, and I create the dolls, I paint the pictures, and I do all of the things that I do. This may have been a spiritual connection with another individual that has passed on somewhere in or around 1966 to 1967, and it came to me. Whoever it is, here comes the grandeur delusion. I know I'm going to lose you all with this. I got to go back in history and find out who may have been practicing. This is a way for you all yourselves to kind of see who you have reincarnated yourself from. Your talents, your spirits. You know what I'm saying? So this is how you go and you figure that out. This is for people who are receptive to this, not for people who come over here to debunk me, or for people who come for entertainment that's using their time frivolously, or who is just horse playing around. There's these. Hopefully, everyone here are on a serious note. You're ready to get out of the infinite loop, okay? Because if you spend your life in entertainment, you coming back to the bottom. When you come back to the bottom, they just erase your information. My information hadn't been 100% erased because I remember past lives. Okay? I know enough to know I've repeated this life time and time again. Once you know that you've been repeating this life, and you'll know if you know anything about deja vu. Deja vu is just you remembering the script. Hello? You remember the script? The script. Deja vu is remembering the script. So when you have those moments, just say, I remember the script. Now it's about trying to outwit the script. What do I mean? Doing something different than you did the last time. Not being a broken record. Hello? That's your task. You got a lifetime to play with that script or get serious with it. Hey, Queen Sheba, how you doing? Queen Sheba said, and thank you for moderating. She said, I call my power back. I call back everything that has been taken from me. Same goes here too. Ashe. Hey, Lolita. Hey, Carz. I agree. C.N.1 said we're not all alike. And that's also the best thing about it sometimes. Yeah, it is the best thing about it. Now, we can all come to a common ground anytime, you understand, and get work done. But if you go around thinking that everybody's the same, we're the same people, that's when you run into trouble, because you got to recognize who your enemies are before they approach you, because this is how a lot of people get hurt. I got to try your spirit to see if we, you understand, can get something worked out. But I already know everybody is a fingerprint. There's no two alike. Hello? Hey, Truth and Chakras, how you doing? Eric, go ahead and share your testimony. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do a what you call those things, a stream yard for people who want to share their testimonies. Okay, we're gonna do that. We'll do a stream yard for people who really want to talk things out or what have you, as long as it's done in love. It's not disrespecting me or disrespecting anyone else. I don't mind. I'm in the chat room. Hey, Orion's daughter, how you doing? Okay, Orion's daughter said, I'm starting to get your notifications. We had got up to 50 some people, honey. They stopped this live stream and started buffering. We lost the people. Hey, Tiffany, how you doing? Hey, Amdi, how you doing? Uh-oh. Truth and Chakra said, right, they have that in Florida already. There are black maids everywhere, black janitors. They have Miami looking like a black swamp. They don't care about the Haitian community. Oh, look, let me tell you something. If you gonna be, ain't nothing wrong with doing that craft if you own your own. Hello? I don't mind being a black maid or a black janitor as long as it's my motherfucking company. Hello? And if it's my company, it's only fair for those people who have been there for a year or two to have part shares if they desire to be part shares. Now, you got to get this. This is why I said, now listen to me good now. In order to keep from coming back here being on the bottom, you got to know whether or not you're consenting to this or not. Are you consenting to being on the bottom next lifetime? Do they have your consent? Because now, if you want to work as a janitor or a maid and they got your consent to do so, I'm not talking about those people. These people are already saying, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what happens to the destiny of my soul, because I'm going to heaven. Living saying you're going to heaven and you're trying to avoid hell is giving consent to come back to being on the bottom and not being an elite. I'm aware of the fact I could either give my consent or not. I am not giving my consent. Do you understand, universe? Do you understand me? I'm making this clear. I'm not giving my consent to come back here on the bottom. Hopefully my actions are matching my words and my words are matching my actions. So these people have signed up for this. Slavery, you understand, is of one's consent. I know we say, oh, but now I got snatched up, pulled in, whatever. Then in your past life, did you make it clear that you were not coming back to be a slave? I'm not coming back to be raped no more. Ain't nobody gonna rape me no more where I'm going. And rape is a variety of things, not just a sexual rape, but economically, I'm not going to be raped anymore. Spiritually, I'm not going to be raped anymore. Do you understand where I'm coming from? And this is where you all should be going. Some of this stuff needs to be written in text for people, but I'm just telling you all out loud because some of us don't do no reading. That's another thing we got to read, y'all. I'm getting ready to write this book up and complete it. I need you all to get this book and read it. If it's going to be very reasonable, read this content. In it, I'm going to have paperwork where you can sign that you aren't coming back here to do this no more. Hello? As long as these people owning these business. I was trying to get somebody to start a maid service and stuff. And they talking about something they don't want to clean up. But you what you mean? You've been cleaning up for the last 10 years. Now you out of work, you ain't working no more. What you gonna do with your time if you ain't cleaning up no more? What do you know? Just like people who talk about I ain't coming back to the planet no more. Well, if you're not coming back to the planet no more, where you going? And what are you gonna do? What you gonna do? Where you going? You don't even know where you're going. Are you creating this place you're going to right now? Not many people think on this level. All y'all need to start thinking like that. So if you're gonna quit your maid job and you ain't got no other skill, what you gonna do? Just sit around, lay around, not do nothing? How you gonna earn your keeps? This is the time to create your own maid service. Hello? You start off being your only employee and then you graduate from there. Start advertising and then you can start hiring you some other people who consent to giving up their will. Do you understand? Okay, Kevin said Haitians are 100 hated the fullest. Yep, are you right? Because Haiti successfully fought off the invasion plus all the resources there. Well, Haitians are primitive people. I'm not saying all of them, but the genetic makeup of them are what I would consider to be primitive. The primitive people, once again, have a lot of respect for land. So they're not going to necessarily start digging up holes looking for oil and just pillaging the place and you know what I'm saying, and polluting the ocean and stuff like that with all kind of oil and stuff like that as they go out there and misuse the entity of the actual seas. You understand what I'm saying? They have that respect. So whereas the pillagers and colonizers see land as a place, I'm going to rate this and see what you got up under here. Let me see what you got. You got oil under here. You got diamonds. You got gold. What's under here? Let's just take all the shrimp out of the sea and all the fish out of the sea. Let's go and just eat it. Let's just kill all the whales so we can get the oil. Let's just do what we got to do. You understand? This is the way the colonizers get down. See? So when they look at Haiti and say, oh, it's so corrupt and it's so, oh man, just look at them. They're barbaric and just, it's just toe up. It's dirty. It's nasty. It's whatever. It's what's going on. It's a conflict of interest. You got colonizers over there trying to dictate to these people how to live. So it's a lot of confusion as they battle between forces of good and evil. And you can't abandon your gods. You have abandoned your gods here on U.S. soil, and this creates a lot of confusion, and you've all surrendered. You threw in the towels because you say when you can't beat them, join them. You've joined them. And this is what Haiti is battling with on their soil right now. The battle to continue to hold on to what they fought for, their land. Are they going to give in and throw in the towel and join the colonizers? Are they going to continue to fight for their independence. They're still fighting for their independence. They're misusing the spirits over there, neglecting, mishandling, using spirits on each other versus using the spirits against the colonizers. Okay? They are afraid, the colonizers here in America are afraid of allowing them in because they feel like, okay, if we let them in, they may infect the other skin folks, okay? And then they all began to do the same thing. It's already happening over here now. You got so many black women walking away from the church. I didn't know in 2008 what mission I was on. Get so many phone calls. Oh, I'm done with church. Walking into some people. Oh, I'm done with the church. This dude, that's a wrap. I said, well, I have a church. I have a temple down here. Come visit. Matter of fact, I'm starting to run into more people in real time than online. It's closing in. So you better believe these black women that are lighting these candles now and doing is responsible for a lot of the unsteadiness with the foundation here on the planet. Did y'all hear me? The more of them that gravitate into their spirituality, expect more ice to melt as they begin to terraform this place back to what it originally was. This is going to be a matriarchal era. It's going to be some sorrow as we see it crumble. It's going to really be problems. And if more come in this direction, expect for there to be a reset, not a physical reset, but also a reset in the invisible world, a reset on a soul level, meaning that if they reset, it won't be no more deja vu. It's going to be a newness. Even reincarnation will be reshaped on that level as time, which is artificial, collapse in the physical world. It affects what? Our souls. So they can't put you in no container and put you back and forth and back and forth. That's the best way I can explain that. What is going on in the physical is happening on the spiritual realm. I had some spirits come to me and tell me, say, hey, we're going through it too with you all. They were the ones that let me know that the mothership rapture is here to take people away from here who are just been here waiting for millenniums to go. It's chaos over there too. This collapse is happening over there, y'all. Okay, so it's been nice, and I'm going to go ahead and let you all go. I stay here 2 hours too long, okay? It's been real nice. Like I say, please check out my website, www. No, just go to the description box and click on the link, okay? Talk to y'all later. Hopefully today, I'll be seeing you all at the temple of the crossroads, okay? See you at the crossroads. You won't be lonely. See you at the crossroads.